This is another Frank Collab.
Hello, and welcome along to Extremely Casual Gamers. This is a weekly gaming podcast for the everyday gamer. I did it right, didn't I?
Yes, it's
a weekly gaming podcast for the everyday gamer.
for the everyday gamer. That's
Yes,
right. Nice work.
My name is Guy. This is Chris. Ellie, who normally does all of the speaking at this point of the podcast, is not here. She is in Europe.
She is on a beautiful holiday.
Beautiful. Did you hear about what happened on the plane?
No.
Oh, so she maybe.
Is it her story to tell? Is it a good story for on the pod?
Well, we'll talk about it now.
Okay.
And then she can explain it more.
Okay.
But basically, she was on this long-haul flight by herself.
Is it bathroom related?
It is fart-related.
Oh my God, Ellie. Why is everything she does fart related?
Because it's Ellie. She was sitting behind a young couple who had a baby. So sitting behind a baby on a flight is hard for everybody, especially the parents and especially for the baby.
Be understanding as well.
You've got to be understanding.
Yeah, be understanding.
Right? So Ellie was behind this couple, and being Ellie, she let one rip. She thought that she could get away with it.
When you say let one rip, do you
She
mean
farted.
like loud?
No.
Just
It
lean
was,
over
No,
and-
it was like a...
How do you know?
Because she told me. And
She did the noise.
Yeah, she sent the audio note. But it was violent. It was silent but
Feral.
violent. It was feral, right? And it creeped through the chairs. And she was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then, because the baby was in front, one of the parents was like, oh my God, I think she's pooed.
Oh
and they
my
were like,
God.
So they like got up because they're in a chair and they're like rummaging to find the nappy bag. And then they were like bickering at each other. And they were like, because they've got to change the nappy because they were like, oh, we change them. We can't change them in the toilets because it's too small. It was like a whole thing. And they thought that their child had done a poo, but it was actually Ellie doing a fart.
Did she at any point? Because you feel bad, right? But you're too embarrassed to say anything.
No, what she would have been doing is that she would have been hoping that the baby had actually done a poop because then that would have covered her tracks. But it hadn't.
Oh my
So
God.
they were like, oh,
Ellie.
it's clean nappy. They're like, she's like, it's clean. You happy? Like, it was like a real snappy argument.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
you're traveling with a newborn. It's
Yeah.
hard. So yeah, Ellie caused a little bit of a bickering on a flight because she ripped one.
I just wish that you'd come and told me a great story about, oh my God, you hear about Ellie on the flight? She played this video game and clocked it.
No.
She played Dark Souls and she finished it.
No.
That was what it was her ripping ass. Oh, that's
Her
great.
ripping ass and causing an argument between a young
lovely
couple
couple.
that didn't deserve it. But she is not here this week. Chris and I are here. We were going to have a guest.
That's right.
A guest who listens to the podcast all the time, was very excited to be on, but we are just in a bit of a scheduling conflict.
Oh, was there a scheduling issue? was
Scheduling
there?
issue, because when we start the podcast, they also start their job. So I don't know why we're speaking like as if it's like a big thing. Harrison, who does the Edge Afternoons.
Oh, yeah, right.
He's also on Celebrity Treasure Island, which you can get on TVNZ.
I was about to say, why are you randomly plugging that? I was like, hang on, we're on TVNZ.
Yeah,
now.
we're on
How
TVNZ.
great.
Now, Harrison, huge fan of the podcast.
Oh, really?
Thank you for listening, Harrison. We will get you on at some point this year, my dude, because
100%.
it'd be great to have you on.
And we've got some guests lined up for the next couple of episodes too,
We sure do.
which is exciting. Well, I think I'll double check. I'll double check the schedules.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we're locked in.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah,
Not, it's just going to be me and Chris. But by all means, jump in on the conversation if you want to come up with some suggestions for things for us to talk about, which actually we do have a suggestion that's come through on the Facebook group, Extremely Casual Group for Extremely Casual Gamers. That's coming up.
Oh, you talking about my one?
No, the one that you found, but it was from the Facebook group.
Yeah. Later on. There's a couple of things coming up later on in the pod, Guy. We had a great suggestion from one of our fantastic listeners, Craig.
Yeah.
He sent through a great question, which was, what movies, TV shows, and games from your youth are you most excited about showing to your kids when they're old enough?
Love that question.
Which is great. We'll delve into that a little later on. And also, I have put together a segment which is construct me a holiday itinerary, 2 weeks long, roughly, 4 different locations from within video game land.
I like it.
So, you can catch a train from one video game land to the next video game land. I want to know what the holiday looks like and what activities we can get up to there.
I think as well, we'll do ours, but then we should also try and guess what Ellie would do. Because I feel like
okay.
it'll just be Stardew Valley.
100%. It'll be...
Stardew Valley, one of the levels from It Takes Two.
And then we go to Detroit.
and then we
try
become human. I hope she listens to this episode.
She won't. She hates it.
No, she won't. But
Unless I name it Ellie Rips Ass.
nice.
name for the podcast.
Ellie causes divorce with the force of her
But
butt.
lock it in.
Do we normally do gaming news first or listener feedback?
Listen to feedback, I
We
believe.
normally do listener feedback, right? Right. I do have it on my phone, but I haven't brought it up. So can you just smoke screen me here?
Pad for time.
Pad. pad, my dude?
Yesterday, actually, I fired up Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for the first time in a long time.
Oh.
And no, you just concentrate on that.
Yeah,
This is
that's-
between me and the audience. And I came to, and I was in the middle of this campfire scenario there, and there was a fella, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to buy some of my wares? We're fleeing from the war."
Oh.
And then I was like, "Oh yeah, what have you got to sell?"
Some pre-war wares.
That's right. Have you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah. Long story short, I bought some dice. You're up.
Me. Man, I'm so glad.
I had
that
nowhere to
no-
go. I fired it up. I played it for 10 minutes. I bought 3 dice off this guy, and then
Yeah.
I found a bandit, and then I
Yeah.
had to save and quit. So that's what I've been up to.
I mean, if that was my story of playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it would be like, hey, do you want to buy my wares? And then I killed them.
You would kill them.
Yeah, and
even
then
though
they-
they're fleeing a war.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, and all they had was some stupid dice. Anyway, listener feedback. This is from the Extremely Casual group for Extremely Casual Gamers Facebook group. Mike Kirby says, just started listening to this week's DLC on the way to work and had to pull over to tell you that England is still in Europe. It will move when when Brexit happens. We just left the EU. So I think maybe last week when we talked about Brexit, we said that England is no longer part of Europe.
Has Brexit not happened?
I don't know. Maybe,
When does Brexit
I
happen?
think Brexit has happened, but he thinks we got confused. Maybe we said England's left Europe. England will always be in Europe.
The continent.
Yes.
Yeah, and I didn't think that Brexit was like, hey, we pack up your
They've
shit.
just left the EU. So the EU, I think, is the European Union.
Right.
Yeah, so there's the EU and then there's Europe. That's like saying New Zealand, like Australia is no longer part of
Australia.
Australia. It's
That
like
makes
saying,
no
it's
sense.
like saying Japan's left Asia. It's like, no, it's left the
So-
JU,
So this guy
the
is...
Japanese Union. I don't
So
know.
this guy's suggesting that we have accidentally got confused and thought that England physically left Europe.
Yeah. It's like when Patrick suggests that we grab Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Great episode, Alaskan Bullworm.
100%. So, okay, so it is no longer in the European Union. I just checked. In 2020 they left.
Yeah.
Brexit when they left.
Yeah.
So what's he getting at here?
Well, we would have said that England has left Europe,
Right, okay.
but it's not.
The EU.
Countries can't really leave continents. They're
No.
kind of locked in.
Yeah.
Right, Mark Avery says, just a PSA for anyone who has young kids that play Fortnite on your account. Keep an eye out on what they're doing. Otherwise, they will accidentally spend all your V-Bucks on island creator weapons without you realizing. My only relief is that I only gain the free V-Bucks through in-game play and haven't spent any real money.
Oh,
on
he
it.
was saving them.
That I saved 900 V-Bucks and now
Oh.
I'm left with this. That to me is almost worse than buying it because there's the battle pass that you can buy.
Yeah.
And then there's the free battle pass that you get, which has got barely anything on it. But every now and then, when you grind XP, you get 100 V-Bucks. So if you've been playing Fortnite and you're not buying battle passes, but you play it a lot and you grind away, you will eventually get to 900, which is pretty good. And you can buy a skin with that.
How long would it take?
It depends.
A year?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it depends on. You'd have to go through a couple of seasons.
Wow.
Because there's not 900 V-Bucks per free battle
Maybe
pass.
like 100.
Yeah, something. No, it'd be like, I think it's like 400 or 500 per
Right,
battle
okay.
pass, right? So a decent time. You could say 6 months minimum if you grind it.
Yeah.
And yes, the kids came along and just spent it.
That's a real thing nowadays, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kids buying stuff with their parents' credit cards on video games. That's just par for the course.
I think I've said it on the podcast, but somebody I know had their credit card attached to the PlayStation, and their kid, a teenager boy, racked up $12,000
in Fortnite.
In Fortnite.
The fact that there's even $12,000 worth of stuff in Fortnite.
Well, it would have just been ongoing. He just would have been like, oh, buy. Into the item shop, just top up V-Bucks,
Wow.
V-Bucks, $30 here, $30 there. You know, it's just, it
Yeah.
would have been over a certain amount of time. He wouldn't have spent 12 grand in one go because I think the bank would have called and been like, hang on.
Do you know what's interesting about this is that one day the Fortnite servers will be switched off and all that stuff's gone.
Gone.
So, like, you know, buying stuff like skins and that, it's great. And to be honest, you don't care anymore because the game's gone, or like
Yeah.
you don't play that anymore. You're playing a new game, but you are only renting this stuff really, and then it
Basically.
completely gets deleted.
Yeah.
Which is quite interesting.
Yeah, it's just investing time into it, really, I guess.
Mm.
All right, more that's come through is Kerry Leanne Ireland. She messages all the time. She's a top contributor. She just put up a photo saying, treated myself, and it's a picture of her holding a Nintendo Switch 2. So, well done to
Oh,
you,
wow.
Kerry.
Congratulations, Kerry.
Yeah.
Bloody exciting. So, with that, you'd be wanting to get Pokopia.
Yes.
That's the game that I want. And I'd probably get Tears of the Kingdom, with a second Zelda game. And then that's probably all I'd buy with a Switch. So, that's why I'm not... Nintendo's never grabbed me other than Game Boy back in the day.
Totally.
It just hasn't grabbed me with its games ever.
Yeah, so you have to get this for these exclusive titles kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
It'll be like Mario.
You're still
or,
limited to what you can do.
Yeah, and they are, and they've got a huge following. Obviously, this is one of the biggest gaming companies in the world, but those games just do not do it for me. I don't know why. I would love to have a Switch 2. I love the idea. That's why I was so gutted that the PlayStation Portable thing
Yeah.
wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
It's a PlayStation 5 accessory. It's
Yes,
not a Steam Deck.
You
It's
still
not
have to
a-
have yours on at home, and you have to be connected to internet.
Yeah, you have to
to
have
PlayStation.
you have to have 2 good internet connections.
That's right.
And a PlayStation 5.
Otherwise, yeah, I'd be all over a Switch 2 if they had, and they do have sort of some of the same games,
It's
but
getting there.
they just don't run. I like great graphics, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
But that's
and then-
great, Kerry. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, well done on that purchase you just made. Chris thinks it sucks.
Shit purchase.
From one Kerry to another, Kerry Maddox says 5,471 piece set collected. So fun. This is some Lego.
Yes.
And this was the, I can't remember the name of it, the tower.
The tower
It's like
with the eye.
Barad-dûr or something like that from Lord of the Rings. It's the tower where the Eye of Sauron sits upon.
It's a huge Lego set.
It's
I've
an
seen it.
awesome Lego set. So she's completed that. Congratulations.
And she had a drive-by on me in that comment as well. I'm
Oh,
pretty
what'd she
sure.
say?
She said something about like, something about like,
Oh, it's not. It's
couldn't afford the Pokemon one, but at least I got to build this.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's fair enough.
I was in the Lego store, the local one in Newmarket, last weekend, and I was with my wife, and there was the Pokemon set that you bought was there, and it was $1,200, and I was saying to Meg about how you bought it.
Sorry,
and-
it's $1,200.
yeah, I think so.
It was $1,400.
Oh, maybe it was $1,400.
Better be if they've already dropped the price.
I honestly think it was $1,200.
Nah. Shit. And for those that don't know, I convinced my wife that we had to buy one of them online because it's going to be an investment that'll go. And I'm talking 5 years' time.
Yeah,
Not
5
a-
years is still a short investment.
It is, and to be honest, it might need to be 10 years. And I'm not a scalper, as I explained.
Yeah.
I have lost so much money over the years on not keeping Pokemon stuff that I should have kept.
Yeah,
I was like, let's do it with this one, and if it's already gone down $200, fuming.
that's a huge loss.
But what we need to do with the share market is it's a long-term investment.
And
Don't react.
you hold it.
That's
There's
right.
dips. So I was explaining to Meg about how you did it and how Lucy was like, you got Lucy involved and how there's it's going to increase in price. And Meg was like really eating it up, and I was like, this could be it. I was like, it's right here. These are really rare. We should get it. No. Damn it!
Well, that's the thing is, and the reason I was able to do it is because Lucy, my wife, has this weekly sharesies thing, right? And she's been doing early research, and I convinced her to just take some out of that and let me put it on this, and then we'll compare after 5 years.
Totally.
Bit of competition.
Yeah.
And she was into that, and by the sounds of it, I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, it's down $200 already.
If I go to sell it and it's worth the same amount of money, I'm just gonna build it.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna wait 10 years and build it. I'll be
Yeah.
in my 40s. I'm like, damn it. Wait, that's not what 40-year-olds
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh my, I hope not. What's wrong with you at 40?
Why did I wait so long?
And then Julia has also jumped in and says, not quite as rich as Chris, but at least I get to build it.
Yeah,
the
there you go.
the Lego Rivendell set.
Oh, the Rivendell. That's from Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
right?
Rings. There's the Rivendell
Awesome.
set, and I think there's also there's like a Shire one as well. Some really awesome sets at the moment.
There really are. I've got really into this at night, every night when I go to bed, I lie on a Shark mat.
Yes, you've
I
mentioned.
think I've talked about this, which is a mat with spikes on it.
Yeah.
And I'll lie on it for half an hour and I'll watch YouTube videos on my laptop on the dimmest possible setting. In fact, I downloaded 2 dimmer apps to like the minimum dimness on a laptop. It's still quite bright when it's dark.
Oh my god, yeah.
So I pushed the button to make it yellow light, get rid of the blue light.
Yeah, of course.
And then I downloaded an app to make it advance the dimness even further. And that wasn't enough. So I downloaded a second one. I run both at once and dim it right back.
Okay, I think it's to the point now where you just read a book.
No.
Listen to a podcast.
No.
It's-
And I watched this YouTube channel called Brick Crafts.
Nice.
Is this German? I think he's German or maybe Austrian. And he's this guy who spends thousands and thousands on Lego and is building like a Lego museum. And I'm just going through it from the oldest video to the newest one. And it's like, so this week, guys, I bought blah, 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 blah. I'm going to build a tramway for my city here at the front.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, and like, it shows him building it in the before and after and stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, God, I wish I could build some Lego right now.
Just seeing somebody live out your dream.
Well, I don't know if it is my dream because he's literally in a house that was just full of Lego. He cut holes through the wall so trains could go through.
Yeah, your dream.
I haven't heard him mention once that he's got a partner of any kind. And he spends a lot of time at look, this is great, very entertaining, but holy cow, I want to build a massive Lego set now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But that is listener feedback. You can join us on our Facebook group, ECG for ECG, or hit us up on Instagram, Extremely Casual Gamers Podcast.
Please do.
Some gaming news.
Gaming news. Now, this week, Guy, we are slightly behind. The new arrangement with us being on TVNZ Plus, which is bloody amazing, does mean we have to record slightly further in advance.
Yeah.
And that means that all of our gaming news is going to be slightly old.
Yeah, and if you've been listening to our podcast for a long time, that'll be quite jarring because normally our gaming news is fresh. It is
fresh out the oven.
It is just pulled out the oven.
Yeah, ready to go.
Steam coming off it.
Here's, of course, joking. We are terrible with news.
We suck at this.
But latest news, and I don't care, this is a bit old now, is that Ubisoft did announce finally and showed footage of Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Let's say Assassin's Crab.
Assassin Crab.
Assassin Crab would be a sick spin-off.
Oh, God. Would it be?
Look, I'm just imagining a crab with the hood and like he's
And
got
the hidden blades?
the hidden blade and underneath the pincers. It's like
What
running sideways.
Well, what I'm picturing is it's just like the same target still. So you've got to there's a man in a chapel and he's guarded by all these guards, and you are a tiny crab with a hood on.
Yeah, and he's like, and then a seagull takes you away.
Straight away. Game over. Assassin's Creed Black Flag resynced has been announced. It's been one of the worst kept secrets. The last 3 years there's been all this talk about how they're remastering Black Flag. I didn't know whether to believe it, but Guy, with his smoke there's fire, officially announced. Pretty cool because Assassin's Creed Black Flag is, and I don't think people will mind me saying this, the best Assassin's Creed out of all of them.
It's the one I think of the most whenever I think about that franchise.
And most of them are kind of forgettable, and I like this one though is the best pirate game I think that's ever been made.
Yeah.
Single player, you're a pirate, but you're also an assassin. You've got the Caribbean, you've got a customizable pirate ship. You add people to your crew.
Yeah, they sing sea shanties.
There's
There's those. You have big battles in the ocean, but then aren't there like those?
There's
giant,
four legendary ships in the four
ships.
corners of the map, and they're so hard to beat.
Yeah,
I remember that. But if you can shoot down other ships, board them, and then take their crew members if they're really highly ranked crew.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's such a cool game, and it's awesome that it's been remastered. The video, which is on YouTube now, it shows old footage and new footage. Everything looks really good. Few updates, for example. They've changed the combat system. It isn't the old school combat system anymore. They've made it so there's more parrying and reacting and stuff. So the game might play a bit different. I personally saw that and was like, oh, cool, they've changed it. And then after I watched it, I was like, does that look better? I'm not sure. I'll have to wait and see. But they've also made it so now you can swim and dive underwater anywhere on the map. Before it was only specific diving zones.
And there was those diving bells
diving
where you catch the water.
That's right.
Get air.
Yeah, so they'll still have those, I'm sure. But now I'm pretty sure you can dive anywhere around land and go under the water anywhere. So they've designed a full underwater
cool.
world. And it looks pretty cool. They've added a few new main characters who can join your crew. They have their own quest lines and blah, blah, blah. It looks pretty cool. And it's just funny that this game is over 10 years old. And it's probably the best Assassin's Creed that's come out in ages.
Yeah, it's probably going to outsell Shadows, which came out, a couple of years ago.
It will, and you watch, they will remake all of the other Assassin's Creed off the back of this because Ubisoft loves
So is it yeah, they will. Is it a completely full game in the sense that you have to buy it full game price?
I think it will be completely, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It comes out in July, I believe.
I imagine they would.
But it's sort of like when they remade Last of Us 1 and they completely remade it. It looks like this isn't just a high definition update or 4K update. It looks like it's a full blown, they've remade it, they've changed the combat, put a lot of love, hopefully, into
That'd
it.
be cool.
Yeah, so I'm stoked. Will I play it? Probably not, because I've already clocked that game twice.
I guess you'd have to wait for reviews, right?
I'd wait for reviews, but also there's too many new games out for me. I'm still playing Kingdom. Did you hear me talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance earlier? I bought dice.
You got a lot of dice to do.
I know, and I'm like, crap. I've got so much of that game still to do, and then I've got all these other games I want to play. I don't know if I'll ever get around to playing it again. But if you didn't play it and you want to play an awesome pirate game, it rules.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed.
News this week, which is also not really news, but CEO of Xbox, Asha Sharma, she's the new CEO after Phil Spencer steps down in February. She's made a few changes.
Good ones, I hear.
Yes, good ones. Now, this is classic new CEO. New CEO comes in, or a new boss or a new manager, and they identify the things that the workers or the audience don't like, make some changes to it, and they'll be like, look at the changes I'm making, and then maybe for the rest of the time there, they just make the same mistakes. Hopefully, this isn't going to be one of those things because she's actually made some really cool decisions. So one of them being is the huge one is that for Xbox Game Pass, she has cut that price down because it went up last year by like 50%.
Yeah, and it's crazy because every single subscription that everyone has to have nowadays, they all just go up once a year. They put their price up.
Totally.
And so for it to do the opposite is quite interesting.
So it's gone down, and this is in United States dollars, it went down from $29.99 a month to $22.
Yeah, right.
So it's still $23 a month, but it's a huge drop. So there's that. There's also, she's changed basically the department that she works in. This is more of a symbolic change, but I actually quite like it.
Like new desks and chairs.
No,
and stuff.
the actual title of the role. So
wow.
she is now the CEO of Xbox. She was CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Microsoft Gaming was what Phil Spencer was, is what they changed it to a few years ago to really encompass that it's not just Xbox that you are in charge of. It was that whole campaign you may have seen.
This is an Xbox.
This is an Xbox, which was really dumb.
It sucked.
Because it's when they were focusing on cloud-based gaming, where they were saying like, this is an Xbox, and it was a TV, because you could play Xbox on a TV without an actual Xbox. So now she is CEO of Xbox, which is letting everybody know we're focusing on our core here.
Yeah.
And then the other thing as well.
Never
is
neglect the core, by the way.
Exactly.
A lot of my back issues would be fixed if I had a better core.
I thought you had rock hard abs.
It's nice. They are mostly for show.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you've got show abs.
Show abs.
So you can get abs without having to do any of the exercises.
Apparently.
They were just,
I didn't think you
I
could.
was born this way.
Lo and behold.
And then she also, this is kind of like, we already knew about it, but this was like officially announced that she has announced Project Helix, which is the new console that Xbox is going to be working on.
Right,
So
okay.
she
So
especially announced it, whereas there's been lots of chat about it.
So her thing is obviously coming in and being like, yo, we're going back to the glory days of Xbox. We're going to try to.
Yeah, exactly. What she did is she acknowledged that the best times, the times where Xbox has been at its best is when it was in the first Xbox and the Xbox 360 era. And she's like, we need to realize that we're a challenger. We're not up there with the big boys anymore. We're there. They were, but now they're a scrappy underdog. Because what was happening is that, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, it was outperforming, and then Sony started to outperform with the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. So then Xbox, instead of leveling up, it decided to do the whole, well, we're not even competing in the console market anymore because everything is gaming, and this is an Xbox. So they kind of went on their own tangent and says, this is gaming now. Sony's not. They need to.
They're trying to change the playing field a little bit.
They're trying to change the playing field, but it didn't work. Whereas now she's stripping it back down to, let's just focus on games and Xbox, and let's just come up with some gritty IPs and really just work hard on it. So I like the idea.
Hopefully it works.
Hopefully it works. I think she's making some impressive changes so far.
Well, that's great. Hopefully for the Xbox lovers out there, that good things start happening, because so many people I know that like Xbox are just like, I'm going to get a PlayStation.
Yeah, totally.
Just because all the best games are there.
And that's the other thing as well, is that Phil Spencer and the old Xbox was very much like, hey, let's just sort of give everybody our exclusive titles.
Yeah.
Whereas she's hinted that they're not going to be doing that.
I still want a few of them to come over though.
I mean, I still want Halo. I want a Halo.
Nah, Halo sucks.
I want Halo on PlayStation.
I don't care.
Give us all the Halos.
I want what's the racing one starts with F? Forza. Yeah, I want Forza to be on PlayStation because there's a Horizon 6 is coming out soon.
Yeah, I saw that.
Set in Japan, really great previews so far. I want that on PlayStation. Yeah, that looks sick.
Do you know what's also set in Japan?
What?
Pokemon. Started in Japan.
Well, they are based very much on different regions of Japan.
Yeah. Well, I've got some exciting Pokemon news.
What is it?
I've got cards.
Now, quick update. I was going to take some of the ECG bank account, which I believe has 40 New Zealand dollars in it, which is about
60.
How does it have 60?
Because it's in my savings account that I've got that spare the change thing. So every single time I use my card.
So this is your money?
It's my money.
No, I don't want it.
I don't notice it.
No.
I didn't realize. I was like, how come that money keeps going up? And I went to the account and it would just tip in like 50 cents, 30 cents, 10 cents. So
but
I was like, well, it's like interest.
I've changed, by the way, now because you're into Pokemon cards. So now the value of us having one special one is gone.
Oh.
Okay. Which is fine. So you're into Pokemon cards now. There's no point. Because I thought it was quite fun if we just had one and we put all our chips into that one card going up. And then in 20 years' time, we sell that for a loss along with my Lego set.
Yeah.
But I've pivoted, all right, to a new investment. So I'll unveil that maybe next week. Or I might wait until Ellie gets back. I've got another idea instead to run past you.
Is it because I'm involved now that you don't want to do it?
It's because of the influx of Pokemon cards we're about to get for about 2 weeks.
Yes. True.
I've added this to your ADHD list, by the way. Pokemon
yes.
cards.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, absolutely. Completely valid. So I bought...
What is that?
It's a full pack of... It's a perfect order. I went to the warehouse and got some Pokemon cards.
That's a box. That's not a booster pack. That's a box.
No, I got a box. I got a box. And then at Armageddon on the weekend, I bought some as well.
How much did you spend?
$50. So I've already spent like a decent amount of money on this. So main reason I got the booster set is because it came with the box came with 6 boosters, and there's a friend of mine whose kid likes Pokemon cards, but all the kids in his school were like, "Oh, Pokemon's lame." So I FaceTimed him, and then we opened cards together, and he told me what they were worth and stuff. So, I know I'm just looking through them now. I'll pass them up to you. I know basically 3% of the Pokemon cards that are in there because there's all these Pokemon that I don't know.
Hippopotas. What the hell is that?
There's only one shiny card in there that's actually like...
Guy.
Yeah.
This one rules. Hole digging shovel. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You got a spade, man. And it was
Yeah.
$50, you said.
Yeah.
Rattata. Things are looking up.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dart tricks. Man, I don't know any of these new ones. That's not super new, I don't think. Talonflame. That's actually a sick looking bird. They're like a fire
There's
bird.
some dope looking ones. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's sick. And there's like these reverse holographics now, which I didn't think were a thing, where it's like everything but the picture of the card. Like
Is
the Pokemon
holographic? Oh, wow.
is hollow, and then the picture of the ant or the Pokemon is matte.
So your holo is Turtonator.
No, pass it down. I'll show you.
Because that's hollow.
That's reverse hollow.
Is it?
Yeah,
oh,
that's,
yeah,
that's
it is
reverse
too.
hollow. No, I've got a holographic Meowth.
Oh, wow. Okay, so can I have the shovel? Because we're going to get that graded by PSA.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, I also...
You got one graded.
No, I didn't.
You bought a graded card.
No, I didn't. I bought 2 Pokemon cards that I've always... One that I definitely had when I was collecting Pokemon, but I don't know where my Pokemon cards are, and it's my favorite Pokemon card. And one that I really wanted, but I never got.
Okay, so can I guess what they are?
Yes.
Are they from the original 150?
Yes.
Ash's mum. No,
I would pay through the nose to get that.
War Turtle.
No.
Blastoise.
No. They're shinies, so they're...
They new versions or they original
No,
old
these are
cards?
OGs. These are like from the...
Oh, right, from the 90s
Yeah.
Pokemon card sets.
Yeah.
Are they pretty chill, not super rare? Are they holographic?
They're holographic. I got 2 holographic OGs.
Nidoking.
No, I'd love a Nidoking.
Machamp.
Yes.
Hey, Ginga.
Machamp is the one that I've always wanted.
Oh, shit. That card rules. I used to have one of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yo.
I'm not going to get it graded because even just from looking at it, you can tell that it would be like PSA 5. But I got these 2 cards purely for I just want to own them.
Okay, Machamp. The other one is Alakazam.
No, this is the one that... Oh, my brother had Alakazam. No, this is the one that I had.
Okay.
So I'm getting it for the second time now. It's a
Okay.
water type.
Okay, it's a water Gyarados.
You know it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
How
so
cool.
I got a shiny Gyarados and a shiny Machamp. I'm happy with that because when I was going on this whole Pokemon card journey, I was like, do I buy them in case I can get shinies and then I can resell them? Whereas like, no, that's dumb. I just want to buy Pokemon cards that I like,
Yeah.
you know? And that's where my journey will be.
I've just checked these. They're both fake.
Ah.
All right, so back to my segment. I actually have no idea. That's cool.
Yeah,
though.
it's actually spelled with an A, so it's Machamp. Damn it.
And this one here says Assassin's Crab. That's not even a Pokemon, man. Well, that's exciting. Please keep us abreast
Did
of
you
your...
just put them on the floor?
No, they're
Oh, okay.
on this coffee table over here.
All right, sweet.
So keep us abreast of this next adventure of yours.
Yes.
But as I say, I've pivoted. I've got another investment idea, which I think is smart.
Magic the Gathering cards.
No. They're even more expensive than Pokemon cards.
Are they?
Yeah, the Black Lotus. The Black Lotus is the... Oh, actually, I'd tell a lie. The most expensive trading card ever
The Blue Eyes White Dragon.
is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. No, but that's pretty good. Actually, obviously the Pokemon, the Pikachu one that's sold or whatever.
The Illustrator,
The
yeah.
Illustrator, that probably is. But there is one... They did a crossover between Magic the Gathering and Lord of the Rings. And they made one card called
Oh, the One
the
Ring.
One Ring.
Yes.
That there, and I've seen a video of a guy opening it and being like, oh my god, and he got the One Ring, and literally there was only one of them.
That's so awesome.
And the other one is an original base set Black Lotus or something it's called, and
Yeah.
that is one of the most sought after, actually JP's nodding along and there he gets it. It's one of the most sought after trading cards in the history of that stuff.
Wow.
I've been deep down the old rabbit hole when I'm on the Sharky mat there.
on the triple dim?
My wife, on the triple dim, eating a dim sum. My wife's in bed next to me and she just looks over sometimes and I'm just like watching a German man build a Lego city.
Yeah.
She must just go like...
She rolls over and she's like, how to deal with a husband with autism.
And then she rolls over and I'm looking at a guy opening Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, he's like eating something, but loose! Loose!
Oh, you got the black lighter! Hey, but I have fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right. So, great discussion point was sent through from a fantastic listener by the name of Craig. And that discussion point was, when you have children, what movies, TV shows, and games are you most excited to share from your youth
I love this question.
with your children?
Yeah.
Now, Guy, you have children.
I do have children.
You have 3 of them.
So I have, we've got 2 that I know of. One that I put in fire station and just let the firemen raise them. I was going to say dumpster, but that would be really mean. I said it anyway.
Well, you said, and a third one that I put in, and I was like, what did you put where? Where are we going here?
No, 2 kids, my beautiful daughters. And I've thought about this. It's cool when this question was asked because I was like, no, I can actually genuinely imagine this. So the obvious one, movie-wise, is Lord of the Rings. That's a huge part of me. It's a huge
How
part
old's
of-
Daisy?
Daisy's 5.
Forget
Oh,
us-
no,
have
she's
you-
5. She's 5 in October, so she's
Have you
4.
sat her down to watch the full director's cut of Lord of the Rings yet?
No, we haven't sat down to watch. She's more into Unicorn Academy at the moment.
Right, okay.
Yeah, which still slaps. It's on, I was going to say it's on somewhere else.
Yeah, nah, but who cares?
Yeah, don't worry about it. And no, I've got to find the right time.
Well, because I remember people at my school, when I was in social studies, the first Lord of the Rings movie came out, and I would have been about 15 or 16.
No, the first Lord of the Rings came out in 2001. 2002. Like
I would have been
Return of the King came out in 2003.
12. Was that year 9 for me? Year 8.
No, you're only 1 year older than me, right?
Yeah, 91 was my birth year.
I'm 92.
Yeah, great. So when did it come out? 2001.
2001, yeah.
So I was-
you'd have been like 9 or 10.
10 or 11.
Yeah.
But I was at high school. I remember it.
You can't have been at high school when those movies came out.
Why not?
Unless you were held back like 3 years.
No, I was pushed forward, actually, you goose. When did... Okay, carry on. When did...
Anyway, so Lord of the Rings would be the movie trilogy that I am going to raise my kids on. And The Hobbit as well.
2001. Yeah, I was 10. Why do I remember being at high school for that?
Maybe you watched it at high school.
I didn't watch it until I watched it with you in our apartment together. I'd never seen it before.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well then you're just remembering shit wrong.
Am I?
Yes.
What's your name?
Ellie. TV show wise, I want to say The Simpsons. I loved The Simpsons growing up. I haven't watched it in years. I've watched like a couple of
But
episodes.
you know the good bits, though.
I know the best.
You'll be quoting them.
Yeah, I know the best seasons. I know when not to start too early because it was like really raw, and then the most recent stuff's kind of dumb. But there's a solid like
10 years.
10 seasons there, whereas like it was just peak comedy.
Amazing stuff. Yeah. The
Yeah.
Simpsons is a good one.
Yeah.
Any books?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry
Yeah.
Potter, 100%.
In terms of like absolutely fundamentals, I will be raising my kids on these things. It's Harry Potter for books, Lord of the Rings for movies. TV show wise, give or take, I'll be more like, oh, they're watching How I Met Your Mother, awesome. Like I'll watch with them, but they won't
watch that.
No, they won't watch that. That was just a terrible example. But yeah,
What about that other show you loved growing up, Street Sharks?
Street Sharks was sick.
Was it those sharks skateboarding and stuff?
Yeah. They
You
were
watching that thing?
they
So
were
cool.
they were jawsome. They bite, they fight, chewing up evil with all their might.
I can imagine you. This is the worst
Street
part.
Sharks!
Is I can imagine you sitting at home in your old house in
Sharks.
Bethlehem watching Street Sharks, being like, "Yeah, this is awesome. I'm the man."
It's jawsome. It's jawsome, Chris. It's 4 sharks, half men, half sharks that were like in a genetic experiment. There was like a bull shark, a hammerhead shark, a thrasher shark, and a great white shark,
Yeah, okay.
and they rode motorbikes.
And a lone shark.
It's
It's just a random guy in a
random
suit.
dude. Be like, you got my money?
And so, what about games?
Games.
The reason we're here.
Yeah, video games. Look, Pokemon, by the time my kids are at an age, they won't want to play the old stuff. They'll be wanting to play the new stuff, which I won't be able to connect with them with. Maybe like a Red Dead Redemption 2. That's the thing, like, for them, when my daughters are at an age when they're really into gaming possibly and can actually do a controller, it's like a lot of games that I love will be old. So I guess if anything, I will just enjoy whatever video game they're playing.
But the thing is, right, you could warp that now and be like, hey, kids, look, here's a game. And then give them, I don't know, something really old. Give them Space Invaders
Yeah.
on Atari.
Totally.
But check out this video
So
game.
it sets their standards really
And then
low.
slowly ease them through this. So
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
time they're 6, a year later, the next generation of games, it's like, oh wow, things have come really far. Look, check this out. This is Super Mario on Super Nintendo.
Oh, that's a good
Then
idea.
a year later, wow, look, Nintendo 64 just came out. Boom.
Yeah, but then she'll go around to her friend's house and they're playing a modern game and it'll just blow her mind. She'll be like, what is going on?
And then she comes back to your house and then you say, no, that's
was
not real.
No, that was illegal. That was all AI.
There was. Don't go outside. It's not safe out there.
Yeah.
And then
It's good. It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
That's what I do personally. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you think of any more, feel free to jump in. If for me, movies wise, I would say I am a big fan of The Lion King, the original cartoon Lion King.
Yeah, that's your vibe.
That is it's probably the movie I've seen more than any other movies, and that's because my brother and I taped it back in the day, and watched it over and over and over, whilst of course fast forwarding the Mufasa bit.
Yeah, that's a decent bit to fast forward.
Yeah, very sad. But yeah, definitely The Lion King. I had The Lion King on album too, the original soundtrack. So I love all those tunes there.
Did you know The Lion King was made by the B team at Disney because the A team was working on Pocahontas? Because they were like, Pocahontas, I think it was Pocahontas. They were working on another movie. Like, this is going to be our moneymaker.
And it was just the B team.
We'll get the B team working on this stupid Lion movie.
Who's in the B team again? Elton John. Oh yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
Get him in. Yeah, don't want anyone good.
Nah, he's a has-been.
If you haven't seen The Lion King, by the way, the cartoon one, not the new sort of live action
Stupid
one.
live action one.
It
Oh,
sucks.
It's terrible.
Oh, I haven't even watched it. I just assume it sucks. I don't know because I'm a very staunch cartoon representative.
I just think that the voice acting was terrible.
Right. Okay. You
know.
can't beat. Is it Matthew Broderick?
Matthew Broderick as a lion, yes.
Yeah, man. That's the good stuff. But like you had Rowan Atkinson as Zazu.
Yep.
And you had Timon and Pumbaa. Pumbaa was like a famous opera singer.
Yeah.
And then Timon was that guy who's in so many things.
I don't know his name.
The iconic voice.
Yeah, he's in Modern Family as well.
Yes, he's in Modern Family.
Yeah,
He was
and
great.
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons as Scar.
He was great as Scar.
So great. Love that movie. TV shows. I'm not too sure about TV shows. Probably Pokemon.
Yep.
Because I'd be like, hey, you want to know about Pokemon? Let's go back to the first season.
Yeah.
And I'll watch it with you. And there might be some bonding. And then as we're watching, I'll be able to pause and say, so that's a Geodude. He evolves into a Graveler at level 30 or something. And then you have to trade him to get a Golem.
Yeah.
He can learn Strength and Dig. And I'll just list off all the TMs and the HMs.
Yeah.
And they just get real nerdy with them.
Yeah.
And
And then they'll Google, what is it like having a dad with autism?
That's right. And a photo of Guy will come up and they'll be like, actually, this is far better. So maybe Pokemon, potentially Dragon Ball Z, although I think that might be too old for them.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Ball Z originally, or Dragon Ball is from the 80s. It's quite old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not too sure. I'm going to put Pokemon there. I'm also going to put Pokemon in terms of gaming.
Yep.
Whenever the latest Pokemon game comes out, or whatever it might be, I will play it with them. However, I also think there'd be room to be like, hey, check out Leaf Green and Fire Red
Yeah.
on this old Game Boy Advance and just have a crack at that. See what because those games have aged really well.
Yeah.
Those games are great. Yeah, so that's probably me. And then books, Harry Potter's. Can't wait to read them.
Oh, I'm so excited to read
Can't
my
wait to do
kid's
the
Harry Potter.
voices.
Yeah.
I'm going to be Stephen Fry because he reads the audiobooks.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, and he does all the voices and stuff, so that's going to be me. Can't
Mate.
wait. Yeah. 100%. Let us know your thoughts. Feel free to just comment on the post, actually, in the Extremely Casual group for the number 4 Extremely Casual Gamers on Facebook. Join up there if you want to chat about stuff and post stuff in the group for us to discuss as well.
You are still playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2?
I am. It's really busy, though, at my place because we're trying to buy and sell houses and stuff. And
I thought you were going to say it's really busy in the game because, no, it's not. You're buying dice.
No, yeah, trying to buy and sell dice at the moment, which just takes a lot. It's a lot of stress. We're trying to buy and sell property at the moment, sell our first place and buy our next house, and that's taken up a lot of my life. So haven't played a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I'm probably 2/3 of the way through it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It's decent.
And it's a big game. Like it's way bigger than I realized. It's
Yeah.
huge, but thoroughly enjoying it. It's excellent. Next up, Guy, it's holiday time.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just about to wrap up the episode.
Is that what that was?
I was like, we're done. But no, you've got a whole other segment.
Well, we can drop this if you want.
No, let's do it.
Okay, it's holiday time, Guy.
Yeah.
We're going on holiday. Is it us two together?
That was going to be my question.
Yeah.
Is it you and me, or is it...
I think it's just you and me.
All right, cool.
Stuff it. You know,
All right, I was
we're
going to
here.
take my wife, but yeah.
Yeah, you can if you want. If you
Nah.
want it to be like a cool romantic or a family trip, that's fine.
All right.
This is very much geared towards... I thought it would be funnier if it was just you and me for this one.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Okay, so 4 locations from any video games.
Yep.
And I want a balanced holiday. I've got an itinerary here.
Yeah.
And each spot is broken up into about 4-ish days, 3 or 4 days.
Yep.
Okay. We start by flying out of Auckland, New Zealand, and we land in Night City from Cyberpunk 2077,
Ooh, cool.
which is a futuristic metropolis.
Looks really cool.
We stay in a mega building, which are
Whoa.
these huge buildings they've built, which are basically cities in themselves.
Yeah.
Huge, tall apartment, but like they've got their own towns and stuff inside them. We stay in one of those because it's like, but you've never stayed in a mega building. And you'll be like, nah, I haven't. We then go to Japantown to go and see the neon lights, go to some bars. There's holograms and stuff, very futuristic, good food. We go to Kabuki Market to get street food and to see the street food scene, but more like gritty.
Yeah. I was
You
gonna
know,
say gritty.
Yeah, so we'll go see that. You'd probably want to go to Jig Jig Street.
Yep. Is that jigsaws and stuff? Because I love puzzles.
No, it's where all the like the sex dolls and stuff are.
Oh, yeah. Mine's worn out.
Yours is worn out. Oh, you want to get a new one? I was just thinking we just got to have a look, but you want to purchase one.
No, I need a new one.
To replace the one
I
at
want
your
one
house.
that's dishwasher safe.
Oh, didn't you break your dishwasher recently?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Got clogged.
Oh God, I don't even want to know what with. So we go to Jig Jig Street, which is the.
I was like, don't say it. Don't say it.
No, but if I say it really quick and then apologize and then sort of wheeze into the microphone, that's fine. That's all good.
All right.
It's all G. This is all G. So Jig Jig Street, red light district. We'll have a brain dance, which is when they put someone else's first person memory into your head and you get to experience them doing something amazing.
Oh.
So someone does a backflip on a skateboard. They
Yeah.
then record the memory, take it out on a memory chip, sell it as a brain dance.
Yeah.
And then you can put it in and experience it firsthand using these special goggle things.
Wow. So you get to feel what they felt without having to actually do it.
And it's like you're doing it, but you're actually sitting in on like a really comfy sofa in a club.
So it's like watching, like now we watch on YouTube GoPro footage of somebody doing a
Correct.
sick flip.
It's you. And
And
when
be
you
like,
look
wow,
around,
that's amazing. But
Yeah.
now we actually feel
you
it.
are them.
Oh, that's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
And in the game too, people use that for dirty stuff. So, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
We then go to the Afterlife, which is the main sort of nightclub there where you get a lot of work in Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
We go there for a bit of a big night out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, at some point, we probably will wake up half dead in a junkyard
Oh.
because that's the kind of thing that happens in the game.
Yeah.
So it starts great, really exciting, and then ends kind of poorly.
And then we'll like lose an organ or something. Somebody will take an organ from us.
100%, but
Yeah.
you'll be there with your shopping bag, with your brand new sex doll,
Yeah,
on it,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you'll be stoked.
Yeah.
After that, pretty intense. I'm going to chill out a wee bit.
Yeah.
4-day cruise on the SS Anne
Great idea.
from Pokemon.
From Pokemon in the Kanto region. Yes.
That's right. So we'll stop at the Safari Zone, have a look around. When we're in the Safari Zone, I'm picturing Pokemon Snap back in the day on Nintendo 64, where you're just going along, you're just taking photos of Pokemon and like
Yeah.
pointing stuff out. It's a lot of fun.
I do love a cruise. I went on the Disney cruise last year.
You
That
did.
was amazing. So
So
yeah,
that's
love
why
a
I put
cruise.
this in.
Yeah.
Cinnabar Island, go and have a look at the fossils and stuff. Go to the Seafoam Islands. There'll be heaps of swimming because there's a pool and you can swim in the ocean, obviously. Restaurants, etc. Fishing. People will be battling Pokemon on the front deck.
Fun.
It will sink though,
Oh yeah, because
that's what happens in the TV
sink,
show.
Yeah.
So once again, kind of a great start.
Doesn't it sink? Doesn't it go upside down, sinks, and then like goes to the bottom of the ocean and is like careening on a rock, but they're still in the boat, right?
It's like the Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah.
How the boat tunes upside down and they've got to get out.
Yeah.
They pretty much ripped it off and put Ash and Misty in there, I
Yeah.
think. So that was stressful end, but good up until then.
Yeah.
We then go up into the Himalayas, Karat, which is from Far Cry 4.
Good call.
Okay. So monastery tour, see some of the old temples and sites and stuff. Animal safari. Great animals to see.
Yeah.
Heaps of them. We'll go paragliding.
Fun.
Super fun. We can ride dune buggies, hovercrafts, drive tuk-tuks, a tiny helicopter, ride elephants, and jump out of things with a wingsuit and parachute.
That sounds rad.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Up in the Himalayas, amazing sights.
And if we injure ourselves, all we need to do is just wrap a bandage around our arm or like snap our finger back into position and
That's
we're fully
right.
healed.
That's right. And You're
Yeah.
fully sweet. So, unfortunately, there are a lot of aggressive animals.
Yeah,
We're talking
yeah.
honey badgers, Bengal tigers, leopards, wolves, eagles, and crocodiles.
Yep.
So we'll have to deal with them.
Yeah.
But if we skin 3 crocodiles, new purse. more, bigger inventory, because that's how the game works as well.
New purse.
And there is an evil dictator sort of overseeing the region.
Yeah, but we'll avoid that guy.
Hey man, it's going to happen if we were here or if we weren't here. We're just going to try and enjoy ourselves.
Places with evil dictators still need tourism.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. And I know you're a big supporter of a lot of evil dictators.
Yeah. No, you
Throughout history.
dictating. Dictate. You know, yeah, dictators. Sorry.
Dictators,
Yeah.
Finally, we need to finish off with a nice, genuinely relaxing stop.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's been kind of fun but quite intense.
It's been quite intense.
It has. Tsushima.
Nice.
Jin Sakai meets us there.
Yep.
Takes us to his favorite onsen.
Yep.
Have a great bathe. He then teaches us.
He shows us his incredibly sculpted ass.
Yes,
'Cause
whenever
you do
he
see-
hops in the onsen.
When he hops in the onsen, you see his booty.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So we'll go to a tour of all his favorite onsens because they're in magnificent spots in that game.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
And we'll be sitting there with him in an onsen, and then he'll just be ripping out haikus.
Yes, and we'll write our own haikus.
Yes!
Which I think would be great. It'll be a traditional Japanese ryokans type stay where you get the robe and you sleep on the tatami mats and you eat dinner on the floor with a little table and it's all little bowls of heaps of different little things.
Yeah, I'm into it.
It's a nice chill way to unwind. And then at the end we get invaded by Mongols. So that's the 2-week holiday.
Pretty intense. Even the relaxing ones.
Finish
intensely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my holiday, which I originally envisaged it to be me and my wife, but I'll bring you along instead.
No, it can be you and your wife.
Someone's gonna look after the kids. So Meg's
I can look after the kids.
No, I'd rather not.
All three of them.
All right. So I will take you with me on my holiday. We're gonna start with a couple of days in Hogwarts. So we're gonna be at Hogwarts. We're gonna be staying in Gryffindor Common Room. We're gonna have a wander around the
Question.
Yes. We're Muggles.
We're Muggles, but aren't there like 10-year-olds and stuff in there? And we're just staying in there with them?
Well, look, man.
That's a bit weird.
Look,
Why
man,
wouldn't we be at Hogsmeade Village?
Well, look, man. I can sleep in a room with children without getting weird.
No,
about it.
totally, but it's just a weird
if you're concerned,
holiday.
If you're concerned about it, then you can stay somewhere else. You can
No,
stay
Guy.
you can stay 500 feet away. But
I would prefer to be honest, because Guy, if you were like, "Hey man, we're going on holiday. Oh, where are we sleeping? In this bunk room with all these children." I'd be like,
it's just sleep, man. Like if you look,
no, but don't.
Look, if you
Don't.
if you
Don't.
don't want to freak them out while you're lying on your Shakti mat while looking at some dude like
Building
on
Lego.
on triple dim, then that's fine. You
They'll
can
probably
do that
love that.
somewhere
To be
else.
fair.
They probably
I'm
would.
just saying, bit
Yeah.
random. But carry on. This is your holiday. Actually, can you take Meg on this one?
Yeah, Meg wouldn't have any qualms with it. Anyway, so in a couple of days you can check out the castle. You can go watch a Quidditch match.
Yeah.
And you can go and check out Hogsmeade, right?
Yeah.
And you're not going to go exploring too far. You're not going to go to the Forbidden Forest because that's just a nightmare.
Maybe over the off season, while the students are away, they open it up as a sort of like you can come stay for a few days.
There you go. If you really
Great.
hung up on the kids thing. Then
Well,
that's fine.
it's a working school. It's like, oh, do you
but
want to
then-
come to my high school and
Yeah, but
have
then
4
it's,
days?
but then it's going to be empty during the off season. There's not going to be any Quidditch matches, and it's going to be like teachers might be on holiday. It's going to be pretty boring. Like,
Okay, so you want all the kids. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we'll have some meals at the
Yep.
great dining hall.
Yeah,
So we'll be
okay.
there for a few days. Then take a leaf out of your holiday. Plan was to go to either Tsushima or Yote from Ghost of Tsushima or Ghost of Yote.
Yeah,
so
nice.
either Atsu or Jin will be our tour guide / protector because they will be bad people, right?
I haven't played the second one yet, but you kind of sold me on Jin hopping into onsens and showing us that bunda.
Yeah,
So I'm leaning more towards Jin.
yeah. Just side note, when Atsu gets in the onsen, you see her butt as well.
Really?
Yeah, they show butt.
Which butt's better?
Jin.
Jin's got a good butt.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he's got a great figure.
The other thing about Jin that cracks me up is does Atsu do this? Whenever he walks in and out of a sliding door, it's super quick.
I didn't notice.
When you play that game,
yeah, I know exactly what
it's
you mean.
like,
Yeah,
and he's through the sliding door, and I'm like, there's no way he did that without slamming
It's like,
it.
bro, calm down.
It's like made out of rice paper. I don't know if it is rice paper.
I think it is.
Is it rice paper?
Yeah, I think so.
I was like,
All right, so we're there. Same thing as what you said. It's a relaxing few days if we can avoid being invaded or attacked.
But he'll
right?
sort them out.
They'll sort them out, right?
So imagine us, we're in the onsen, and then he's like, hang on, some invaders. He jumps out, does that thing where he goes slow motion and kills like 4 of them, and we're just sitting there in the onsen like,
Yeah.
nice one, Jin.
Yeah, put your sword away. And then and then after we're done there, we're going to go and spend a few days in Pallet Town in the Kanto region. We're going to start there. Now, not for the obvious, because that's where Ash's mum lives.
That
That's
wasn't
not
what I was going to say.
Yeah, I know you would. But go and high five Professor Oak, get ourselves a starter Pokemon. And then I actually just want to live out the start of a Pokemon game.
Just for a few days.
Just for a few days. I want to go through. I want to do some battles.
Go get the parcel for Oak.
Yeah,
get
the
the
parcel,
Pokédex.
come back, go to Viridian City,
Yeah.
all of that stuff. And just sort of see how far I can get. Just sort of live my childhood and catch some Caterpies.
I'd love to go in through Mount Moon, have a look.
That'd be awesome, right? So we'll do that. And then, that's the first week.
Wow.
That's like 2 or 3 days each one. And then the entire second week, we are, Chris, you and me, playing out the entire campaign of Halo 2.
Oh, God.
We're
that
starting
sounds
at,
terrible.
We are starting at Cairo Station where we get invaded by the Covenant, and he's like, I need a weapon. And then we're like, yeah, and then we like shoot them, and then we'll land on Earth.
And then I'll throw blobs at people, and they'll go...
Exactly.
Oh,
Because
cool.
I know that game like the back of my hand. We'll have Master Chief with us to protect us. We'll just be Marines.
Okay.
So we'll have, the MA5 assault rifle
Yeah.
and the armor and stuff.
Can I have the big sword?
You can play with an energy sword, sure.
Sweet.
Yeah. And we'll just play the campaign of Halo 2.
I'll kill you with it.
That's just unnecessary.
So we're... okay, you're right.
Yeah, so we're just following Master Chief throughout Halo 2.
Okay.
And we'll just be there the whole time.
In an active war situation.
In an active war
great.
situation.
That's cool. Can we die?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
But we won't.
Okay, sweet.
because I'm real good at the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
Oh, that
that's my
sounds
holiday.
lovely. All right, well, which holiday would you rather go on? Let us know. Extremely Casual Group for Extremely Casual Gamers on Facebook. Do join us.
Yes, please. We will be back next week for the... Well, you already know what you're playing because we randomly mentioned
Kingdom
it before.
Come.
And I will be playing a little bit more of Timberborn. I'm playing that
true.
this week, so I'll do a review for that next week.
Okay, sounds great.
See you on the DLC on Monday.
Bye.